Hey everyone, in the spirit of diversity and since I did this whole channel revamp, I really want to keep my videos more numerous and like I said, I want to make sure everything I do gets its own time and place, that I don't do 5 video game videos in a row or 10 metal videos, I want to do a bit of everything, so it's time for another vlog. I haven't done one of these in a while. I guess with everything going on in my life right now and this whole channel revamp shit and a lot of crap, I don't know, I just haven't really felt like talking a lot, I guess. But I want to force myself to do these vlogs more because it's one of the main reasons I came to YouTube, to learn about people and to interact with them. And I feel, yeah, you can do that with video games and what you love, but that only keeps it on a certain level, and I always felt vloggers were some of my favorite videos to watch. So it's something I want to keep doing. Now, where to start? For years already, I have no idea how long, I honestly don't remember. I've been as good as completely deaf in one ear. And I'm also quite blind in my right eye. Let's just say when I close my right eye, I see perfectly. I can read my games all the way over there on the wall, the titles. When I close my left eye, I can't even read the shit that's laying right in front of me here. It's pretty bad. But my eye, they correct each other, so doctors told me, go see an eye doctor or something, and sure, one day, I don't really care right now because my vision is okay. Now my hearing, that's another story. A little while back I got some mail for my insurance and shit that I had the right to a free checkup, a complete physical. And I was like, sure, whatever, it's free, your health is important, so I'll do it. And they tested everything, and they looked at your teeth, they checked your hearing, your eyesight, your blood scans and shit like that. And it turns out, something I already knew, like I said, I'm basically completely deaf in this ear. If I hold this ear, sound doesn't really change. The only thing that changes is I go from stereo to mono, kinda. When I close this ear, I almost hear nothing. And people told me yeah, that's not normal, you have the hearing of a 90-year-old. So you should go see an ear doctor. So I did that. Let me first show you the results. This is a chart that you can see from the free checkup, where you see my right ear, which has a decent hearing, and then my left ear, which is all the way down at the bottom of the cesspool. Now, I went to the ear doctor. I go there. He does all these funky tests, jamming shit in my ear, so fucking uncomfortable. He looks at it. He plays around with these forks, I don't know how you call them, those vibrating forks, puts them on my forehead as if were the sound. That was kind of funky, I don't like that. It felt kind of good, the way the vibration went through my skull and everything. And he put those headphones on me, and devices on my head, and I had to recognize where sounds came from, and I had to say what words were being said in my ear. Now the first time, with the free checkup, when I did the test, all I had to do was I had buttons, I think. Yeah, the buttons. And where the sound came from, I had to click a button. Now I also have something, I think it's called tinnitus or something. I don't know the exact English word, I'll put it here somewhere. Which means you have this constant high-pitched tone in your voice. It's there's different varieties of it, but yeah, so when you have the sound test and you have these beeps, on my good ear, that was okay, I think nothing wrong. But on my bad ear, I'm so distracted by the fact that I already can't hear shit. And so when the sounds come mixed with the stuff I already have, I can't decipher the sounds, which is why the chart ended up so badly. So fast forward again, back to the doctor, the ear doctor. He tests me for all this shit. And he basically confirms yeah, you have the hearing of a 70-year-old in his ear. What the main problem was that my inner ear is 100% okay. There's scar tissue on my eardrum, which meant like in the past something must have happened to it, which healed over time. And he suspects that like in between your inner ear and your eardrum you have like several little bones. There's 3 specific bones, like the hammer, something, and something else. And he suspects like the middle one of those to be broken, which means like my ear vibrates too much, and yeah, which is why it doesn't transfer sounds as well. Now he says this is easily fixable. He wants a scan to confirm it first, and then he says you can do surgery. And then I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yo, fuck that. First of all, it's not super bad. I still hear it perfectly fine with both ears. Now, granted, I could hear a lot better, but nothing hinders me in my everyday life. You know, it's not that bad when I have both ears. Sometimes when shit is noisy, for example, at night, I sleep on my good ear and it nicely damps everything a bit. But besides that, I don't really notice it. So having some dude carve open my fucking head to fix something that I don't really need fixing for now, I just don't see the point in it. But yeah, we'll see what the scan says. The MRI? Yeah, MRI. And I'll decide from that. But yeah, surgery on my head is something I do not appreciate. I don't want to risk people fucking shit up over something that doesn't really need fixing yet. You know, one day when I'm older and my hearing gets bad, I could probably get it fixed, you know, if I need to, but I don't think so. Now, after all that was done, I left my apartment at like 3. My appointment was at 4. For an hour I had to take buses and walk and bus and walk, because that was not easy getting there. And I went in my t-shirt and I put like a sleeveless thing over it. So after the rendezvous, I had to pay. Obviously, because my extra health insurance ran out. I have the normal health insurance, but that's a surplus thing you can get, which ran out, which I'm currently already filling in the new forms. But yeah, so which means I had to pay the money in advance, which will be reimbursed later. But with the extra thingy, you don't really need to pay in front. Anyway, now I know I have this money, but my card, I give the woman my card, and she says, yeah, it doesn't work. I'm like, oh, fuck, you know I have this money in my savings account. I'm like, yeah, yo, can you give me like your PC for like literally 2 minutes? All I need to do is go on my account from my bank, transfer money from my savings account to my normal account, because I made sure I can do that with my card. It takes like 2 minutes. She's like, yeah, no, I don't want you to do that. And I'm like, you fucking bitch. So I had to walk all the way to my parents' place. All the way, you know, so that there I could use the internet to transfer this money. It literally took 2 minutes, not even. I walk all the way back. I pay this money. You know, fine, that's done. It was 50 something euros. And I go home, but I still have to do groceries. By this time it's already like 7, so it's already getting dark, and by this day, you know, it's already getting cold, so I'm getting colder. I have to do some groceries, so I do some groceries, and obviously I don't have enough money because our money is running out. It's the end of the month. We had to pay some extra shit last month, you know, so we have to slowly rebuild again. So I take groceries, asked for 30 euros worth of stuff, but I only had 20 bucks apparently. I'm like, oh fuck. So basically I make them scan in reverse, you know, the most expensive shit that I don't really need first, you know. And fine, so that's done. Then I have to walk this final shit fast home. I felt so goddamn annoyed that evening with all the shit that was going on. I didn't even care about the ear shit in the first place, you know, so having to go all the way there and then this fucking bitch annoying me with that money. This kind of transformed into a rant about how she was being a bitch about the money instead of the ear shit. That's why I like doing these vlogs. You trail off so much and you learn stuff, even if you don't care. I'm gonna cut this video off here, because as always I tend to trail off and lose perspective of what I'm originally talking about, as I did again in this video. Thank you guys for watching, and stay real.